on the left side, on the right side, anywhere you want. Are you excited about next year?
Yeah, definitely. The opportunity to play on both sides of the field, but also have the ball in my hands as much as possible is something that excites me, and I'm sure every other halfback in the comp. So I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully it's a structure that we can be successful with.
Let's get on with this award then.
Let's take a look at the nominees for the 2015 Peter Moore Award for Rookie of the Year.
The nominees for the Peter Moore Award for Dally M Rookie of the Year are Tom Trbojevic, Jack Bird, Cameron Munster,
For Rookie of the Year,
Kane Elgee, Tuimawala Lolahia.
And look at this, it's going to open up. Trbojevic, first touch of the ball.
Down to Bird, Chilvasta-Sheck can't get it, and the youngster scores the first try.
There is Munster again. Oh, that could be Billy Slater. That's quite sizzling from the Melbourne fullback.
LG gets it away, Don's looking for the corner, got the ball beautifully back to LG, and the number 7 scores.
Lolahia dancing, oh boy, he's good.
And the winner is Jack Bird.
Congratulations, you won from an incredibly impressive field. You must be so happy with how it all went this season, with the Sharkies obviously ending before you would have wanted, but a great season all round.
Yeah, mate, it was a good season from the boys, especially from where they came last year. You know, they came last year, and to finish in the top 8 this year was a remarkable year for us.
For a young guy like yourself, how is it important to have those hard heads around you, the Paul Gullens, the Mick Ennis, even Jeff Robson, nearby?
Yeah, mate, it's good. You know, Mickey Ennis and Gow, they're both good blokes, and you know, they try and bash me around at training, but you know, it doesn't really work. So.
The confidence of youth, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, well played.
Thanks, buddy.
Please thank Jack Bird.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, very special guest right now. Could you please welcome to the stage the Prime Minister of Australia, the Honourable Malcolm Turnbull. Prime Minister, lovely to see you here. First, congratulations and thanks so much for being part of this evening.
Oh, it's great to be here.
You didn't quite get the numbers for the Roosters over the Broncos, which was a bit sad. How are you feeling after that?
Well, it was a bit of a drubbing, wasn't it? It was the Roosters had very bad luck. To say,
right.
Well, they did. I thought that was a very good pass, that Sean Kenny-Dale's pass. It just
to the wrong person.
Yeah, it just went to the wrong person. That's right.
That happens in politics all the time.
You know, but it was interesting. It was interesting. There's a lot of luck in rugby league, and there's a lot of luck in politics. I mean, Sean Kenny-Dale's long pass was intercepted by Darius Boyd, and then Ben Hunt did a similarly, well, not quite so long a pass, more of a Harbour Bridge pass, and of course set up a try. So it's the result that counts, Tony. That's all that matters.
So what does that mean for you this weekend? Yes, I know it's the result. For you this weekend with 2 Queensland teams, where are you leaning?
Well, look, I think the prudent course for a Prime Minister would be to be a bit like Wayne Bennett at a press conference and say as little as possible. Something all of us politicians should read. You never get into trouble for saying for what you don't say. But we all understand that. But I think Paul Whittaker's made a very good point in the Telegraph that the North Queensland side has so many Sydney players in it. And of course, half a dozen of them have played with the Roosters at one time or another. So I am leaning a little bit that way, and I suspect I suspect the Cowboys will be the ground favourite on the weekend.
And will you have a weekend full of sport? Is that the plan?
I'll be down in Melbourne, that's right, yes, and then coming back for the rugby league.
All right, well, thank you so much for being here. We understand the party's at your place tonight after the show. So
Right, OK, good. All right, good luck.
Prime Minister, ladies and gentlemen.
To present the award for Dally M Coach of the Year, please welcome Shane Watson and Tessa James.
Tessa, the move, come in Shane, come in closer. The move back to Sydney with husband Nate Miles obviously getting to Manly, is that a great thing to come back to Sydney for you?
Yeah, it's really good. We really enjoy Sydney. I mean, we loved our time on the Gold Coast. It was really good for us, but now I think it's the right time to come back to Sydney, and it's really good opportunities here, so excited.
The question I really wanted to know, because obviously you being an actor, is that what do you think of your husband's acting performances? Now, his ad with Paul Gallen I thought was absolutely brilliant. If they are casting for another Ned Kelly movie, you wouldn't go past him, I wouldn't imagine. How did you rate him?
Well, we don't want him to get a bigger head, do we?
They wouldn't put that mask on it.
No. He's going to kill me, I think. It's all right.
Shane Watson, can I first say to you, congratulations on that a terrific Test match career. Well played. Are you happy to sit back from that part of your career now?
Yes, I am. Yeah, it was certainly during the Ashes was a testing time for the whole group. So, and now moving on, knowing I can still hopefully play 2020 one-day cricket for Australia and a few other tournaments in around that as well is very exciting, and most importantly, be able to spend a little bit more time with my family at home as well. So they certainly make a lot of sacrifices, especially my wife bringing my two little kids on tour as well.
They've picked a very young side. They're all 12-year-old to go to Bangladesh if they go. They were supposed to go this morning, obviously, depending on security arrangements. Do you like the shape and the look of what is in store for Australia?
Yeah, absolutely. Being led by Stephen Smith, he's an incredible young man. Obviously, as a cricketer, but also as a leader as well. So he'll continue to grow as a leader. And there's no doubt there's a hell of a lot of talent around Australian cricket at the moment as well. So it might just take a little bit of time to be able for them to find their feet. But we're always in good hands.
You went to school, same school as the Walters brothers. So you're obviously Bronco man.
Absolutely. Growing up at Ipswich, I had to be. There was no other way. Alfie Langer as well. They were my heroes growing up as well. So it's certainly going to be a big weekend.
Okay. Tessa.
Okay, let's take a look at the nominees for 2015 Dally M Coach of the Year.
The nominees for the Dally M Coach of the Year are Trent Robinson, Paul Green, Wayne Bennett, Shane Flanagan,
And the winner is Wayne Bennett.
Coach, how are you? Good. No one's ever really surprised by your achievements, but I think even you this year have said that perhaps success has exceeded expectations so far.
That's true.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wayne Bennett. That changed a bit though as the season has progressed, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, as things unfolded and we got halfway through the season, I thought we had a chance of doing something pretty special, and that's the way it's unfolded for us.
You stood here with that award, I think, 28 years ago and again 15 years ago. The world has changed in that time. Has your job changed?
Well, in some ways it has, in lots of ways it hasn't. The things that won 28 years ago still win today. But you know, all the things around it with staff. When we started the Broncos in 1988, I had one staff member. He's sitting here today. It was Brian Canavan, and myself are the only full-time employees of the Broncos. And today, when I went back at the beginning of this season, there was 25 staff members sitting at the same table.
When you walk into this coach's box at the weekend, given your record, it's hard to imagine there will be negative thoughts that go with you.
That's true.
It's so good that your interviewing technique hasn't changed over the 28th, over the journey as well. It's been brilliant. Are you worried at all about your captain tomorrow night?
Of course I am. It's out of our control, and we think we've got a good case, and that's what the judiciary is all about, fairness, opportunity to present your case, so I just hope it goes well.
Congratulations. Wonderful season.
Thank
well
you.
done.
Thanks very much.
Wayne Bennett, ladies and gentlemen. Please thank Tessa and Shane Watson as well. Well, it is time to begin the countdown to the 2015 Dally M medal. Now, just a reminder how it works. In each game, the media votes on a 3, 2 and 1 basis, with the players who missed club games due to state of origin still able to register points during those matches. Players suspended lose 3 points, and if you register 2 suspensions or more, you are ineligible to win the Dally M medal. Now, for the past couple of years, we've had the great joy of a countdown delivered by Academy Award winner Russell Crowe. He can't be with us tonight, but fortunately, we have another wonderful performer to do the job, with a Best Supporting Actor award from the Cessnock Amateur Dramatic Society under his belt. Who better than Matty Johns?
I'm disappointed he's not here as well, Tony. He sends his apologies, does Russell. Now, distinguished guests, and of course Prime Minister Tony Abbott. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull, of course. It's just so bloody hard to keep up with you blokes, Malcolm. Seriously. Righto. They reckon coaching's cutthroat. Wow. Now let's have a look at the leaderboard as it stood after round 16. Now Jonathan Thurston, 19 points. Aaron Woods from the Tigers, 18 points. Benji Marshall, 14 points. Matty Boylan, 13. Chrissy Sandow from the Eels and the Warrington Wolves, 13 points. Blake Austin, 13 points. Daly Cherry Evans from Manly, 12 points. Benny Madalino from the Warriors, 12 points. Aidan Caesar from the Gold Coast Titans, 11 points. And Corey Norman from the Eels, 11 points. Now let's take a look at what happened in rounds 17, 18 and 19.
Round 17 kicked off at the foot of the mountains. The Panthers, last start winners against the Tigers, were looking to beat Souths for the first time since 2011. And the home side made the perfect start.
Here's the kick. He's looking out here for Blake. And Blake, Watene Zelezniak, will claim a try.
Throwing the footy around and the home side a second. Panthers claiming a much-needed 2 points. At Brookvale, the struggling Manly side still had eyes for the finals when they came up against the Sharks. George Dufeyz chose this day to shine. Running in 3 tries of his own, he also delivered this on a plate for Steve Maddai.
Oh, unbelievable! Steve Maddai will score, but what about the skill?
18 was the last of the split rounds. And looking to make it 6 in a row, Broncos welcome back their Origin stars to take on the Dogs. They started strong.
Those White of Milford, plenty of players out there, and Thaiday is one of them. And Sam slams it down.
In what was an absorbing contest, Brisbane overcame a fight back and the elements to remain sole competition leaders. The Sharks welcomed the Dragons to Ramondas, and Luke Lewis played his 250th game. The milestone man crossing the line in a one-sided display against their injury-plagued local rivals. The Dragons, once competition